My friends, I know. I know what we're feeling. All the progress that we made in the last 4 weeks, out the window. Out the window. What happened? What happened? We're back to looking like we did in game 1 and 2. And the penalties, they ain't going anywhere. What in the flying is the deal with the penalties? We'll break it down. I'll tell you, it's one of those games. Third string quarterback versus a first round draft pick in his second year. Should not happen. Nobody in Chicago, not one analyst, when they found out, and we'll get to that shadiness about with the Ravens. Shady. You know, the Ravens, low key, were my, I'm not gonna lie. I like the Ravens. I respect Lamar Jackson. It's fun to watch the Baltimore Ravens. I always like to root for Roquan Smith, former Bear. I like football. When you have a team like Chicago Bears, who are always knocked out of the playoffs every single year. The last time we were in the playoffs, my friends, was 2018. The last time we strung together 4 wins in a row was 2018. The last time we strung together 5 wins in a row was 2018. So, this game was a big thing for both teams. For the one team, their season's on the line. They go 1-6, forget about it. For us, 4-4 teams, 4-3 teams still can, make a run for the playoffs. But what I see here, these kind of fundamental issues here, we must stay in check. This is a learning. If you were watching me throughout the week, new subscribers, thank you. Much love. We picked up like 20 subscribers in 1 week. I did a little research for a first-year YouTuber with, a humble little background here. It's not like we have a professional studio here. I do this in my home theater off a very, simple camera phone. Not bad to pick up 200, almost 200 subscribers in 1 year. We just had our September 6th, whatever, game 1 was our 1 year anniversary. It just came to my mind. I never had a 1 year anniversary video. I didn't do one. But yeah, we're 6 weeks late. 6 weeks late. Happy anniversary to this channel. I'm happy. I'm happy for the subscribers. That's the best thing I can be happy about right now is for you guys. I can be happy that I have you guys. That's something to me. But this game, mental errors all game long. 2 intentional grounding, 1 interception in crucial situation with game within 3 points. Our boy Caleb Williams. All day long, just wild. This game was ugly. This game was ugly. And when you thought you had a chance, in the back of your mind, you knew. You knew. When the Ravens went up 7-6, right there, you think, hey, anyone else would say, my son, everybody else, 7-6, hey, even when the score was 13-6, hey, this happens all the time around the league. Of course it does. All the time around the league. Teams, look what Denver did. They were down 30 points. 30 points. And their their second-year quarterback came back down 30 points in the fourth quarter. There is no person on this world that's going to convince me that that's Caleb Williams. Have I given up complete hope in Caleb Williams? No. Complete hope? No. Absolutely not. 70% hope? Yes. Yes. The other quarterbacks in his class play better football. Does this man have talents? Yes. Does he have a cannon of an arm? Yes. So did Trubisky. Not quite as strong as Caleb's, but he had an arm. So did Justin Fields. He could throw the ball deep if he had to. So did Jay Cutler. We've seen this merry-go-round. We've seen it before. We're seeing it again. I don't trust Caleb Williams. I don't trust him. Trust is earned. Trust is earned. Earn my trust. I have no faith in this man. If we're down 2 touchdowns, that this guy will ever come back and carry the team on his back and win a football game for us. Caleb Williams. No faith in that. Will he eventually, maybe in 2-3 years, if he's still in the league as a starter, get there? This brother is far away from getting where he's supposed to be. There's expectations being the number 1 draft pick in the league. We could have used that number 1 draft pick on anybody else, but we chose Caleb Williams as our number 1 draft pick. Not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not second round. First round, number 1 draft pick, Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears. Everybody was, happy as a June bug that this was the guy. Now, am I 100% certain this guy will never be the guy? No, I can't predict the future like that. But he's not the guy right now, I'll tell you. The Commanders game, Caleb Williams didn't win that game for us. Jane Daniels gave the game up to us. The Commanders made enough mistakes, and the defense was there to capitalize and made Caleb Williams' job easier, and the kicker to seal the deal. The same thing with the Raiders game by 1 point. Look at the game we beat with the Saints. They were headed back. All of a sudden, they got a resurrection. Now, that's not of the defense. It's that I didn't like what I saw with the Saints game because the Saints have a bad defense, and Caleb couldn't capitalize on it. He couldn't capitalize. This defense, the Ravens' defense, is rated 30th in defense, 28th in the pass. Every game they played, they've given quarterbacks plenty of time. Plenty of time. Caleb Williams have had time. There's plenty of chances that Caleb Williams had time. Too much time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw the ball. He's running around. I watch his feet. I'm watching his feet. He moves. The ball snaps. He goes through his reads. He always starts running to the same direction. He runs out of the pocket and scrambles out of the pocket when it starts collapsing. He does not stay within the pocket and play within structure. He didn't do it again. That's the 3rd game now. Last game was not good for Caleb Williams. This game was another really bad game for Caleb Williams. Now, we've seen bad games with other quarterbacks, and they've turned it around. Jared Goff did not have a good season, his first season with Ben Johnson. But I don't believe in my soul that this is a Ben Johnson problem. I can tell when it's a coach problem. Rome had a few drops. Running game was disappointing. Defense allowed a 3rd-string quarterback to put up 30 points. Unacceptable. Not buying it. Another big thing that's driving me bananas is the 11 penalties. We circle back to that. 79 yards in penalties. 11. If not now. Going to this game, we were the 2nd worst team in penalties. The 2nd worst. Only one team, I don't know which one it is above us in false starts, pre-snap penalties. Pre-snap penalties, which are false starts, 90% of the time. False start. Today it was Colston Loveland. Then it was Tooney. I didn't like that one call. I believe the Ravens sold it. The Ravens were pointing, they sold it. I'm also going to point out the face mask, the offensive pass interference call that we didn't get. I'm not making excuses. Not at all. I'm just pointing out the shitty refs we have in the NFL. They're horrible. The face mask. 2 helmet-to-helmet tackles. Helmet to helmet. Nothing. Not the announcers, not the NFL, nothing. Helmet to helmet. When they were on the ball, when Zacchaeus was on the floor and it looked like he lost the ball, it bobbled out of his hands. Maybe it was the other guys, maybe it was his. It ended up being a tie, so it went to us as forward momentum. 79 yards in penalties. And we already know that we already know going into any NFL game that the Bears are going to get minimum 2 horrible calls against us by the refs. Okay? When we add 11 of our own, or what do you say? 10, 9 of our own, 2 for the refs. We're shooting ourselves in the foot like we always do. Bears football. Red zone. Bad. Caleb, the offense, the whole 9 yards, out of rhythm. Out of rhythm this whole game. You felt it. You felt it from the beginning. A kick in the red zone. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. The first one again was a penalty. We had momentum. What killed the penalty? Colston Loveland. False start. The rookie. I got it. Ben Johnson. He called him out. He called him out 20 minutes ago. Post-game interview. He said he's been beating this drum for weeks. Every day. He needs the leaders to step it up. He needs the leaders to step it up. What are they doing? I'll tell you. Now we're going to go into, oh my God, this game was something else. We need the leaders to step up is what he said. QB sneak was ugly. I didn't like that QB sneak. I put it on Caleb. On the film, he took the wrong gap. He's jumping on the back of was it Benedict? He took the wrong gap. I didn't like it. His technique. There's something weird with Caleb Williams, I'm telling you. Can he make some amazing throws? Yes, I've seen them all. I've seen Justin Fields make amazing throws. I've seen Trubisky and Jay Cutler make amazing throws. You know what they all have in common? All these Chicago Bears quarterbacks have in common? Inconsistency. Just a curse. It is what it is. Out of Caleb Williams, to my opinion, what I've seen, if you're watching carefully, 3 weeks of mid to bad play, to poor play from Caleb Williams. There's expectations from your first round quarterback. This isn't some backup. I'd expect play like that. Honestly, I wouldn't expect play like that out of Tyson Bagent. Now, am I that guy that's like, no, am I going to be beating my drum and saying, no, bench Caleb and put Tyson Bagent? I'll tell you what's going to happen. I don't need to say a word. I'm not going to be that guy. What I tell you will happen. If enough of these games keep happening, it seems like Caleb Williams just plays well against the bad teams. I hate to say it out loud. He just does. He plays decent. He didn't play well against a bad team yesterday. He didn't play well against a poor defense today. He didn't play well against a poor defense against the Saints. I'm telling you, this man is struggling to get into a flow state. I have a bad feeling. He caught the Cowboys. Who was missing? Cooper Kupp? Who was missing in the Cowboys? Who, that wide receiver who got injured? And he got not injured that game with the Cowboys, we would have lost that game too. This team is a couple weird plays from being 1-5, like the team we just faced. We're a couple funny plays from being a team that's 1-5. We got lucky in a few plays. I'm telling you. In his draft class, in Caleb Williams' draft class, I put him 4th. At the moment, 4th at best amongst his draft class. He's not meeting expectations as a first-round draft pick. Not at all. Not at all. Let's go over his stats. Now, the stats for Caleb Williams. 25 for 38 attempts, Yards 285, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. You'll see here some things here that are glaring. DeAndre Swift, 11 carries, 45 yards. Okay? Where'd the run game go? That could be on Ben Johnson. Where is the run game? Where'd the run game go? I don't know. Kyle Manungai, 7 carries, 24 yards. Caleb Williams, he had that one big run, 24 yards in rushing. DJ Moore had 3 yards. Roman Dudze picked up 114 yards from the air. But now, this is the other glaring thing I want to see here. The things that really blow up. 372 yards in total yards. They had 355. Interesting, right? But wait for it. 276 passing yards. You know how many yards the Ravens passing yards? 178. I think you know what's coming. Rushing yards. 96. Take a guess how much the Ravens rushed today. 177 yards. You get away from the run, you're going to lose the game. Now that is the play caller, Ben Johnson. What happened? He called out his players. He better call himself out tomorrow too. The run game, gone. When we took care of business the last 2 games, the run game, Swift was on fire. Manungai, it's Swift is the guy. Manungai is the rookie. He wasn't finding the gaps. They tried to get it going. Unsuccessful run game. Unsuccessful. They were just off. And they didn't stay with it to get it going. They didn't stick with it. So we got that. 6 for 13 with third down efficiency. They were 4 for 10. Almost the same. Fourth down efficiency, 0 for 1. They're 1 for 1. Total plays, 62, then 59. Interceptions, 1. But the penalties. 11 penalties for 79 yards. Them, Baltimore, 6 penalties for 45 yards. I'll tell you. These kind of games just make you want to just say, I'll see you in a few weeks. But no. I'm speaking from just frustration. To watch Caleb Williams regress from the Commanders game. It was a regression. Caleb Williams did enough for the Commanders game not to lose. Caleb Williams did enough against the Saints not to lose. Caleb Williams blew this game for the Chicago Bears. Interception. Inaccurate. Poor decision making. Mental errors. 2 times intentional grounding. He forgets. He gets nervous. Throw the ball at their feet to avoid the intentional grounding. Take a sack. Trust is earned. Trust is earned. My friends, thank you. If you've been sticking around this long, thank you, my friends. God bless. Please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Drop a like. We are, 8 subs away from hitting that big 200. Let's go. Thank you very much. God bless. And you're right. At the end of the day, there's more to life than football. You guys take care of your family, and be good to each other. I'll see you guys probably Monday or Tuesday. See you guys later. Bye-bye.